Hey y'all. God had a quick word for y'all. Very quick. I was trying to go to bed, but just gotta be obedient and do what he tell me to do. Excuse my appearance, and I'm a little sick, so I will be drinking my hot toddy while I wrap this up, record real quick. But God reminded me about a dream that I had, I want to say about a month or two ago. And it was very, it was a prophetic dream. And I didn't realize it at that time. I was like, what is this about? But basically, short end of the dream is one of my old coworkers and we ended up getting a part-time job, or a second job. And that's because our company, it lacks stability, which that was true. So we ended up getting a job where we had to physically work. And I think we were working at probably a car rental place or something. I can't remember verbatim where exactly. I have a recording on my phone, but I didn't have time to pull it up. And so we had went up to the storefront, and it was a lot of people in there complaining, asking us to speak to customer service. And so we were notified that we got paid after working hard for 2 weeks. We got paid, but the funds were not available. So we got like a check stub, and they sent us a paper check. But when we walked into the store, that's when we found out the funds were not available. So we went up to the counter, asked to speak to a rep, and she was like, she'll get someone on the line from from HR or finance. And so she's talking to them, and she's like, oh, they said it should be in your account within 2 to 3 business days. And I'm like, I'm irritated and upset because I'm like, I don't work for free. I'm not gonna work until I get paid. My money is available. But I actually heard the person on the other end of the phone, and they didn't say 2 to 3 business days. They actually said 5 to 7 business days the funds would be available. So I was upset, and I'm like, well, why would y'all give us a paper check if the money is not available? So me and my coworker ended up leaving, and I was just irritated. He was really calm about the situation, and I was just going off upset. And so, fast forward, okay, in reality, that's what happened, with the Silicon Valley, with the startup banks, startup companies and startup bank. My company, I was actually a victim of the situation when we didn't get paid, when a bank failure happened, I want to say about a month ago. So I was like, wow, this is crazy. I actually woke up at 6 something in the morning, and actually at like 5 something, and no, I think it was like 3, 4 o'clock. And me personally, I don't check my bank account. I get like the notifications when I get paid. So God just kept telling me to check my bank account. And I actually went to Houston for the weekend. So, of course I was planning to spend some money, but I checked my bank account, 4 o'clock, still didn't get paid. God kept waking me up, and I'm like, Jesus, okay, maybe it's just a little delay. And he kept telling me to check my bank account. So about 6 something, still no paycheck. 7 o'clock, I text one of my coworkers. I'm like, hey, did you get paid? Or maybe it was just me that didn't get paid. He didn't get paid either. Nobody in the company knew that that our funds were not available until I said something to people. So that whole situation was crazy. So I had a prophetic dream about that, and I was like, wow, I had a dream about that this situation was gonna happen. It's so crazy because I did get a check stub, quote unquote. I had a digital check stub, and I could go on rippling.com and see that I got paid, but the funds were not available. So that was crazy. That was the prophetic dream of what was to come. But God also reminded me that dream related to how things are when it comes to our blessings. God already have our life planned out. He already know what our blessings, what he plans to bless us with. and it's already there. Like the pay stub, it is already there. It's already with the set amount, with the set blessings. But sometimes the funds will not be deposited because we try to take control and we don't surrender to God. Y'all better catch this word. And please use your spiritual ears to catch this word, to hear. Use your spiritual ears to hear. But God said that that's how it is when it comes to the things that he have planned for us to bless us. We are the ones, we be the reason why our checks do not get deposited, why our funds are not available. The physical check or the check stub is available. The plan, the blueprint that God has for our life, he could visibly see that. And we already know what he promised us. So we know what's to come. But we end up doing stuff to self-sabotage. We end up getting in our own way. We end up not being obedient to God. If God tell us to do certain things, sometimes we'll be like, well, we act like we know better than God. We'll take matters into our own hands and think that our plans are better than God's. And God is like, okay, look at how things are. Please show me that your plans are better than mine. And God is like, he already have ordained for us what his plans are. So he just wanted me to remind y'all that the check stub is already there. That set amount, your paycheck is there. The funds will not be available if you are not being obedient. If you are not trusting him, if you are not surrendering things into his hands, if you do not surrender it all. I know a lot of us are in our marriage season right now, and God may have revealed your spouse, your God-ordained spouse to you. And if you needed a word and needed some confirmation, this is it right here. He is telling you, do not move until he tell you to move. Do not DM them. Do not pursue them. Women, definitely do not pursue them. Men, do not pursue them. Pursue those women either until God tells you to do so. If he's revealed that to you, or even those that he haven't revealed it to you, don't try to figure out who your husband is by dating and courting everybody under the sun, men and women, to basically do a process of elimination. God is telling y'all to be still. Be still and pause and wait on him. He will reveal to you who your spouse is. He will reveal to you when it's time to go. He will reveal his plans for you. And it's going to be bigger and better than what your plans are. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to turn out even better. I hope y'all are using your spiritual ears to catch this, and you can apply this to anything, whatever season you are in your life right now. Everybody's in different seasons. Everybody isn't in their marriage season. If there's like a business or something, or school, or, whatever the case may be, children, take this word back to God and get confirmation that it's for you, because when it comes to business, he may be telling you to hold off. He may have some other plans for your business. He may have bigger plans for your business, or, maybe even finances when it comes to your business. You may be over here trying to apply for a business loan, and he's like, I'm going to do better than that. I'm going to bless you with some grants. I'm going to bless you financially so that you do not have to pay that money back. So y'all, just be still. God is telling y'all in this hour to be still, to pause. Pause and wait on him and his direction and his instruction. Your check is already deposited. It's already there. The funds will be available. The funds will be available. The blessings will be available when you are obedient. When you just sit back, surrender, and allow God to lead. So, as always, please take this message back to God, y'all. Get confirmation from him. Make sure that this is a word for you. Share with someone if you know they could use this word, or if they need some encouragement. God just wanted to use my testimony and something that actually, a prophetic dream that actually came into fruition, that has come to pass, to remind myself and remind everybody else that his plans are bigger than ours. He is going to blow our minds. We are in our harvest season, and God is just telling you to be still and rest. Be still and rest, and just pause. Allow him to lead you. Allow him to guide you. And if you have any questions, like if you're like, well, God, what do you need me to do? And if he's quiet, he's silent, that's because he needs you to just rest. He needs you to just be obedient and just pause and chill out. And he's going to take the lead on it. So take this word back to God. If you're trying to hear from him and you're like, he's just silent, maybe you need to fast. Maybe you should take this time to fast. But as always, take this message back to God. Get confirmation from him if this was a word for you, and apply it to your life specifically. You will know if it resonates within your spirit. You will know, but apply it to whatever season you are in your life, and whatever, God is leading you or confirming for you specifically. I hope you guys have a great night. And as always, thank you to all of my supporters, my new subscribers, seasoned subscribers. I thank you guys so much. Shout out to my supporters that have poured into me when it comes to tithing. I truly appreciate it. As always, these messages that God gives me, these prophecies, are not just for not for money whatsoever, but it is for encouragement for you guys, to help lead you guys to God, and to help you guys heal, grow, and elevate. And it's also encouragement for myself. Everything that I give to y'all is a message that God gives to me, that he gives to me and encourages me. So all I'm doing is just being obedient, but I truly appreciate it. And if you guys would like to sow into this seed, into this channel, into myself, then the information is down in the comments box. But y'all have a great night, and I'm gonna drink my hot toddy and get some rest. Bye, y'all.